Hello everyone, my name is Jose Avalos. I'm an associate level designer community at Avalanche Software, and in this tutorial we will learn about the Place Podiums, another of the new creativity toys we've made for Disney Infinity 2.0. Just like in competitions like the Olympics, there's always podiums where you celebrate, the winners of a competition. We have those exact same podiums in the game. So you're going to be using them mostly for multiplayer competitions like collectathons and races. So let's get started. For this, we're going to open up the ribbon, and the podiums are in Creativity Toys. So, this is the podium for the first place. As you can see, like kind of a hexagon with a 1 in it. So we're going to put one for the first place, one for the second place, one for the third place, and finally one for the fourth place. And usually, like I said before, they are related to challenges. So we're going to be using a challenge maker. We're going to place one here, and the other toys that we're going to be using are, let's put some collectibles in here. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. We're going to be using a collectible tracker to keep, track of all of these. So I select the collectible tracker, and finally we're going to be using a scoreboard to let the challenge know, okay, who is winning and who's losing. So the connection that you're going to be using mostly to configure these podiums is the following. Basically, once you complete the game, you'll find out who is the first player, and then teleport that player to the respective location. So the winner of the competition will go to the first place podium. The one who is second is going to go to the second place podium, and so on with the third and fourth. So the connection we need to do is new logic connection, game completed. We select the first place podium, and we say teleport player. And that's really all there is to know about how you configure the podiums. Now we need to do the same thing for podiums for second place, third place, and fourth place. So we select new logic connection again, game completed. Same thing with the second place podium, teleport player. Now we need to do the same thing for the third, game completed, third place podium, teleport player, and finally with the fourth. So new logic connection, game completed, and fourth place. Now that's all you really need to know about how to configure the podiums with the challenge maker itself. So once you finish up the challenge, you teleport the player. Now, if you know how to configure, the challenge maker, so we get, all the game flow, like collectibles and how to set it up, you can stop watching. But if you don't know, just keep watching and I'll show you how. This is going to be really simple, and I'm not going to go into too much detail around here. So, okay, for those of you who are still watching this video, let's configure now that the challenge maker uses the scoreboard in order to, to keep track of who's winning and who's losing. So, what we need to do now is new score results connection. And I go to the scoreboard, and we select link score for results. And now, once the game starts, so new logic connection, once the game starts, we activate the scoreboard. So we selected activate right here, so we see the scoreboard on the screen as well. And finally, new logic connection, once the result, after the results are closed, we are gonna deactivate the scoreboard. So that way, after the competition is done, we can still see, who is, we don't see the scoreboard anymore. And, well, that's really it. Now we need to keep using the collectible tracker for keeping track of the scores. So, new logic connection, once a collectible has been collected by, in this case, player 1, we're going to increase the score of player 1 by 1 point. So we select the scoreboard, and we go to increment player 1 score by 1. And as we saw before in the collectible tracker, it makes connections for player 2, 3, and 4. So, once the final collectible is collected, we will select the challenge maker, and we'll say complete the game. And the final connection we need to do is that once the invites are accepted, we reset the collectible tracker so all the collectibles we see in here appear again. So New lodge connection once the invites have been accepted, and we go to the collectible tracker and reset. And now we are ready to go. So what we need to do right now is get another player. So I'm gonna call Groot, and we will start the challenge. So
I am Groot.
now I need to invite the other. So Groot is going to accept it and accept invite. All right. 3, 2, 1, go! And now as Rocket, I'm gonna pick up all the collectibles. So I'm gonna be having 3 points. The challenge ends. Rocket wins. And now, as you will see, after the celebration, we are all teleported to our respective location in the podium. So Rocket is in the first place podium, and Groot is in the second place podium. And that's really all you need to know about the place podiums, so you see how they work and how you can use them for multiplayer competitions. Well, that's really it for this tutorial. I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments or in the forums. And well, thanks for watching.